Hello boys and girls. Today we're going to learn how to make a pinch pot. The first thing we do is we take our hands and we start to push our clay together into a sphere, sort of a sphere. It doesn't have to be a perfect sphere. We're going to use our fingertips to push the clay together, and then we're going to roll our clay around on the mat. And when we roll our clay around in the mat, that's going to help smooth it out. So we just want to make sure that it's one nice even piece of clay that's sort of like a sphere. We're going to hold the clay in one hand and with our other hand make a thumb and push the thumb into the clay until there's about an inch or a half an inch left at the bottom. Keep your thumb in there and make a duck face with your fingers. Pretend your fingers are a duck puppet, and you're going to put your thumb back inside and slowly start to pinch around the edge of the clay. So you're going to gently pinch and then turn the clay a little and gently pinch, turn the clay a little, and just keep going in a circle. Your other hand is guiding the clay. So your dominant hand is the duck hand, is pinching around in a circle, and your other hand is holding it and turning the clay. As you do this, the opening of the clay will get much larger, and what we want is we want a consistent wall of clay with a nice even edge. Now if we look at the bottom, it's a little bumpy from our fingertips. So we're going to roll the outside of our cup, of our pinch pot, on the mat to smooth out some of those bumps. We're just going to roll it very gently, and I like to roll the bottom a little bit too. Then the next thing we're going to do is tap the pot a little bit to flatten out the bottom and to make sure the top edge isn't too thick. So in just a moment you'll see that happening. We're going to just make sure the bottom looks nice and smooth, tap, 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 then turn it over. Make sure the top edge is nice and even. We don't want it too thin, so we don't want to pinch the top edge. And then we're going to tap the bottom of the cup. And that might just take a couple taps, maybe 3 or 4 taps. Tap, 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 couple taps. Then we're going to turn it over and just put a very small indentation in the center of the cup on the bottom so that it doesn't tip over. So I'm using my finger just to push in just a little bit. That'll help keep it from tipping over. I want to make sure it looks nice and even. There you have it. That's a pinch pot.